Yeah, welcome back. Today we are going to look at operator precedence and associativity in C. We've been doing operators, so this is the final class on operators. Now, what if you have an expression that has multiple operators in that expression? How are you going to tackle such an expression? That is where this is very important. You need to understand that in a country, the president of a country has more power than the governor of a state. So is the governor. The governor has more power than the local government chairman. Now, that is the concept of precedence and associativity. Now you have these three people coming into a party. How are you going to arrange them? Despite the arrangement, how are you going to attend to them? Is very important. So that is why we are doing this class. This is the final class. So if you have been following me, you will realize that I have treated all this. Yes, I have treated all this. So you have postfix, we have unary operator, multiplication, additive, shift, relational, all that. Now, what is their power? If you look at this, you see the bracket. Then you have, just recently we did size of operator. You have the multiplicative, which is multiplication, division, and modulus. Then you have this addition. Then you also look at the associativity, which is this. If you have the same operator that are having the same precedence, meaning you have this and this in an expression, how are you going to treat that expression? That is where the associativity, which is this one, comes in. So if you have this, that means you go from left to right. The only one you have, this one, you will go from right to left. So if you're having addition and subtraction in the same expression, how are you going to treat them? So it will be from left to right. For example, let's say we have something like this. 10 plus 2 multiplied by 5. And then we have this one, 10 plus 2 multiplied by 5. And then we'll put this in parentheses. Right? Now, when you look at this, you're having the same number. 10 here, 2 here, 5 here. Here you have 10, you have 2, and then you also have 5. But they will give you different output. Why? Because of this rule. Now, when you look at this, where is the door to this expression? You come back to this associativity rule and the precedence. Multiplication comes before addition, right? So it means the door is this. You are going to do this first. The final answer, you are going to add to this. So this one will give us 20, right? This times this will give you 10. 10 plus 10 will give you 20. What would this give you? Now, when you look at this, you're having this operator, and this operator. This sign comes before addition, which is what you did here. But because of this operator, which is this parenthesis, is the highest, it's at the top. So because of this one will have to come first before this. So this will be what? 12 multiplied by 5. This will give us 60. So that is the concept. Now, when you now have the same operators in an expression, how do you do them? For example, you have 10 plus 5 minus 2, right? 10 minus 5 plus 2. How are you going to work this out? The plus and the minus has the same precedence. They are having the same power. So how are you going to resolve this expression? You have to now follow this associativity. It's telling you that when you have the same operators in an expression, you have to go from left to right. So left is from this side to this side. Now this will be this first before this. So that will give us 10 plus 5, that is 15, minus 2, this will give us 13, right? Why this one will give us 10 minus 5, that will be 5 plus 2, that will give us 7, right? So that is what this is simply saying. So you are going to apply this to any expression that has multiple operators. So let's write a program and let's see how we are going to put this inside a program. Now, I'm going to use C language to write a source code that is going to give me this output on the screen, still following my 13 concept or framework. We are going to do that. So I'm simply going to say include stdio.h. Then here I'll say int main. Then I'll open my bracket. Then I'm going to declare a variable. So what it will return, I'll say int result 1. Yes, this is a variable name, result. So just like saying int a. So this is result. Then I'm going to give the expression. The first one I will say 10 plus 2 multiplied by 5, right? Then int, I'll declare another variable, result 2. And I'll say 10 plus 2 multiplied by 5. Now, I want to print out this on the screen. So I'll say print f. Then here I'll say without parentheses. Then this one, result 1. This one, I'll say print f. I'll say with parentheses. I'll say result 2. All right. So now I will say return 0. Then I'll close my curly bracket. So this is a program to demonstrate what I showed you on the screen. Now I created a variable. First, I declared this is my preprocessor directive, which is include stdio.h, which is the library that I'm going to access to get this printf. Then my main function. Inside it, I've declared the first variable result 1 in the rem, integer rem, result 2 also in the integer rem. Then I'm giving this expression. So this is assignment operator. This assignment operator is actually at the bottom of that table that I gave you on the screen, because this has to finish first before you assign it to this variable. So looking at this, what will it do? Following the precedence, this one has higher precedence than this. So this will multiply by this, which is 10. 10 plus this, that will give us 20. So this one will give us 20. This one, because of the parentheses, this plus this will give us 12. 12 multiplied by this will give us 60. So this one will give us this, while this one will give us 60 on the screen. So it will print out without parentheses. These are string literals. This expression here is a placeholder. Whatever is going to be gotten from this result 1, which is the memory space location, will be assigned to this place. Whatever will be gotten from this will be assigned to this place. So this will print out without parentheses. It will give you the output as what? 20. With parentheses to give you the output as what? 60. That is what this will give you on the screen. So this brings us to the end of operators in C. Now let's go to code block. Let me demonstrate this for you to see. Now the next series we are going to do will now be on decision making in C language. So till we see in the next class, bye-bye. This is our code block, and as our practice, I have written the program already. So include stdio.h int main. Then I've declared, in this case now, I've actually declared 4 variables, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then I have given my values, my expression to it, 10 plus 2 multiplied by 5, then 10 plus 2 multiplied by 5. Then this one is in parentheses. While this one, having the same operator with the same precedence, but following the associativity rule, I have to go from 10 from left to right. So let's run this, and then I'm calling the print function to display this output on the screen for me. So let's compile and run this program and see what the output will be on the screen. So as you can see, for the first one, it's printing out without parentheses and it's giving me the value 20. The second one is printing out with parentheses, it's giving me the value 60. Then result 3, which is what? This one, following the associativity rule, is giving me 13. Result 4 is giving me 7. So that is what I want to show you in this class. If you have come with me this far, don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so. Also give me a thumbs up. And then I also want to see your comment. Please like, share, so that I can get more views and more people will see this video. So till we see in the next season. Bye-bye.